Hi, and welcome to Alliance in Focus. I'm your host, David Thomas, and I'm here with Dan Brandenstein from Chick Fil A. How are you doing, man?
Oh, better than I deserve. How are you?
Good. So let's talk about your journey up to becoming an owner of Chick Fil A.
Yeah, so born and raised in Canfield, Ohio. Two loving parents and a younger sister. Went through school and always asked the question why. So I was always curious, why do things operate this way, that way? I was the kid who wondered why how the light in the fridge turned on when you opened the door, and why it turned off when you closed it. Things like that. And I remember my dad always telling me not to touch the oven, and just always asking the why behind things. So didn't want to always take no for an answer. Always knew that I wanted to lead in some capacity. And then went away to college, wanted to experience life in the big city. So went to college in Chicago at the Moody Bible Institute. It's downtown Chicago, so 3 million people. Got to experience a lot of life, and really loved it. Also was able to serve at summer camps for every year during summer. So I did that in Georgia at a boys camp, and then in Costa Rica, where we actually ended up serving and doing summer camps in coffee communities.
That's awesome.
After graduating college, it was cut slightly short in March 2020. So I ended up graduating in May of 2020. Moved from a city of 3 million people to my childhood bedroom in Canfield, where we graduated via Zoom. Was quite of a bummer to the end of that career. And then the very next day started Chick Fil A. So coaches were always pretty influential in my life. Basketball coaches and soccer coaches for 14 years for soccer and then 8 years for basketball. But one of my basketball coaches in middle school was named Derek, and he now owns a Chick Fil A in Youngstown, Ohio. And so went and worked for him, and just realized that my love for people pairs really well with restaurant operations, and thought I wanted to do corporate and pursue that in Atlanta, Georgia. So in 2023, I joined Chick Fil A corporate. During that tenure, I traveled lived in 7 different states and ran about 12 different restaurants for Chick Fil A.
Wow.
From Denver to Boston, Atlanta, New Jersey, Virginia, North Carolina, and then up in Ohio. During that time, I married my wife, Claire. We've been married for almost 3 years now.
Nice.
And we're proud parents of a 15-month-old daughter named Elise. So one of the cutest redheads in Stark County, if I do say so myself.
Nice.
And she was born in February of last year, and then in March, we were selected for this opportunity here in Alliance, Ohio. So we opened in September. It's been a whirlwind the last 8 months. We've absolutely loved every second of it. Yeah. And we aim to be Alliance's best restaurant by pairing great food with unreasonable hospitality.
Yes.
And we want to win hearts every day by building the next generation of leaders. So that's really what we're about. We're about great food. We're about excellent service, and really about building these leaders that are on our team.
Can we talk about how important your faith is to you?
Yeah, of course. I think my faith is very central into everything that I do. And even as a company, Chick Fil A's corporate purpose starts with to glorify God. And so faith is something that drives everything I do. I believe my identity is in Christ, not in myself. And it is because of him that I do everything that I do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I used to write restaurant reviews on Newsbreak.
Interesting.
So I've seen it all. Your customer service is amazing.
Yeah.
So can you talk about the customer service formula? Because you guys have cracked the code.
Yes. So our front of house team members are basically one of the measures of success is what we call the core 4. And so it's create eye contact, share a smile, speak with a friendly tone, and always say my pleasure. And so when we do those 4 things, odds are our guests will be more likely to feel connected to.
Right.
Also, we try to have multiple connection points. So generally speaking, if it's not breakfast time and you go through a Chick Fil A drive-thru, you're not going to face a speaker box and a virtual or a paper menu, but you're actually going to see someone face-to-face who's going to ask you for your name. How are you doing today? And what can I get started for you?
Wow.
Also, having another connection point here at the window where we do the same thing, where we repeat the guest's name and their order, and then make sure that everything is fulfilled properly.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you have anything upcoming, any events or new releases for food that you want to talk about?
Yes, so we just came out with our summer promotions. So we have what I believe is the best sandwich that we ever have year round. It's the honey pepper pimento cheese sandwich. And so it's our regular Chick Fil A sandwich with the filet of your choosing. So we have the original breaded chicken. We also have the spicy chicken and the grilled chicken. You get that with a pump of honey, with a scoop of pimento cheese, and then with 2 to 3 pickled jalapenos. So it's a little bit of sweet, it's a tiny tad bit of spice, but altogether it is the best sandwich. Just that it just tastes so good. We also have our peach milkshake is back for the summer, which is an annual thing that people are very excited about. And then our pineapple dragon fruit beverage platform. So you can get that with Sprite, you can get that with lemonade, with tea, or with our Sunjoy, which is a mixture of tea and lemonade.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and then other events, let's see. So I'm not sure exactly when this is going to be released, but we have a Father's Day event this Saturday.
Nice.
It's from, oh my goodness, it's from 9 to 11, and it's going to be for all dads. They can come in and make their own, what are those called? Like a pine car.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a little derby at the end of the event.
Nice.
So they can come in, get their little wooden car, they'll paint it or color it, and then they'll race them against the other boys and the other or girls and the other dads.
That's
so
awesome.
We're pretty excited for that event. Also, we have a story time with parents and kids. They can bring in their children at 10 a.m. on the second and fourth Monday of every month. And then we have senior bingo on the second and fourth Wednesday of every month at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And so we pack it out. We encourage seniors to get here a little bit early because we get about 55 to 80 seniors here every other Wednesday.
Wow.
And we absolutely love what we get to do. So we're very community focused. My goal is to be the cornerstone in this community, a cornerstone in this community.
That's awesome.
And so we can only do that if we're pivoting on multiple factors, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, those are a few things we have coming up.
Final question. My Caleb comes here. He works here.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, I think it's a great job for beginning teens. What is it about this place, the training, the atmosphere, that you think prepares our kids that are coming here to get jobs training to go out into the world?
Yeah, great question. So Truett Cathy, our founder of Chick Fil A, he said we don't train culture here, we hire it. And so I really believe that the individuals who succeed well in this organization come up with two things. Because I can train you on how to bread a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I can train you on how to put chicken on a bun, or how to bag it up, or how to say my pleasure, right? We can coach on those things. I can't train work ethic. So choosing to set your alarm in the morning,
Yeah.
choosing to make sure that you have gas in your tank and that you can get here adequately before your shift starts so you're ready to clock in at the appropriate time. And I can't train ethics, so choosing right from wrong or good from evil.
Right.
That's something that you have to choose as an individual. If you can come forward and join our team with those two things, you will be wildly successful here as long as you have a desire to learn. And I would say that working in guest service, in customer service, I would also say that working alongside others and working in a fast-paced environment, I tell you what, David, we not only have 5 pressure fryers, but we
Right.
quite literally work in a pressure fryer here.
Yes.
And so you never know when things are
Yeah.
going to blow up or
Yeah.
explode or get really, really hot.
Yeah.
And so we just have to pivot and be very
Yeah.
flexible in the way we
And
operate.
kids learn to maintain
And
cool.
You learn
and
how
still deliver that
you learn how
customer
to handle
service.
high pressure situations at such a young age. So we hire individuals sometimes that are as young as 14 years old, up until people who maybe this is their retirement job and they're just
Right.
looking for something for a few hours a week to be a very great dining room host to our
Yeah.
guests. So we employ people at all ages, but we absolutely love what we get to do because we quite genuinely are building leaders here.
Right.
So whether you're a team member or whether you're the owner operator, you're learning how to be a better leader, and that's something that we expect and coach through all of our team.
Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me interview you today.
My pleasure.
And thank you guys for watching, and do us a favor and please like and share, and tune in next time for real news in Alliance and Alliance in Focus. Thank you.